If Freedom Failed. We'd like to take you on a visit to a town that doesn't exist. A town we call Springfield, USA. We'd like to show you how things would be in any American town if communism took over. This is the story of a boy and his dad. Jeffrey Silver stars as Mike Malloy in Your Loving Son, Mike.
Frank.
Oh, excuse me, Tom. What is it, Betty?
May I see you for just a minute?
You go ahead with the rest, Tom. I'll be right there, Betty. I'll write your prescription.
Okay, Doc. Glad it's nothing serious.
What is it, Betty?
Close the door. That man, Frank. I saw him from the window again. Look.
I don't see anyone.
He was there a minute ago, I'm sure.
Oh, you're letting your imagination...
No, I'm not.
And last time...
That wasn't my imagination either.
Betty.
I'm sorry, darling.
Maybe you were mistaken again.
I suppose I could have been.
That's better. Now relax. Stop whispering.
If only you hadn't opposed them.
The Springfield Medical Society was glad to have someone speak up.
They're always glad to have someone else speak up against the party.
Well, somebody's got to on this issue. It's one thing for the local Communist Party to decree the hours of work. When they want to inoculate the whole population with an untried, unproved serum.
But you always have to be the one to read the doctor's oath to them. You've done it before, you know, more than once.
And nothing's ever happened, has it?
Well...
And it won't be any different this time. So stop worrying. Get back to that, apple pie, is it?
I promised Mike pie for tonight.
Let's pull the shade up and come away from the window. Say, where is Mike? I didn't hear the usual slam of the back door this afternoon.
No, still at school, I guess. Friday's the end of the term, and they're registering for junior high.
Smart kid. Going into junior high already. He'll make a fine doctor someday.
Oh, Frank, 11 is just about the average age to start junior high, so don't go exaggerating.
Hey, Betty. You know, come to think of it, I didn't hear the back door slam yesterday either. His report card. That's it. Has he shown it to you?
Oh, my gosh. No.
So that's why he's making himself scarce.
You don't think he was left back?
Dr. Malloy...
I'll be right with you, Tom. I'll bring the unpleasant subject up at dinner.
Oh, don't be too hard on him, Frank.
Oh, no, I'll be tactful. I'll get to it just about apple time.
More gravy, Ma, please.
Sure, Mike.
A piece of bread to soak it up with?
Oh, thanks, Dad. Gravy's the best part of it, except for the apple pie, I mean.
And milk?
I'll drink it later, Ma.
You know, son, milk's pretty expensive these days.
I'll drink it, Dad.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if your mother didn't go without a few things she needs so you can have enough milk.
No.
You know, it's up to you and me to see that Mother gets enough money for herself, too.
Oh, sure, Dad. Ma, you don't think that Dad or that I wouldn't always take care of you?
Oh, of course not, dear.
And just how do you propose
I want to be a doctor like you, Dad. You know that.
It's a pretty long grind, son. Through school, I mean.
Well, it's been agreed. We always said so.
Now, if you wanted to be a policeman like Roy McClure next door...
He's a plainclothesman, Dad.
Well, detective or cop, he didn't have to go to school for 8 years.
But, Dad, I thought you wanted me to be a doctor like you.
Oh, I do, Mike. But how about that 8 years of school?
I wouldn't mind it, honest, Dad.
You haven't, of course, played any hooky this last month.
Oh, gee, Dad. Pete McClure and me did
Pete
go.
McClure and I, Mike.
Yeah. Him and I...
He and I.
Yeah, Ma. We only went... Hey, Dad, did I tell you that I got 3 E's and 4 B's? Not even a C. You can look at my report card.
May I?
Oh.
They do still give out report cards, don't they?
Yes, Dad.
And this is the end of the term, isn't it?
Day after tomorrow is, Dad. Tomorrow we're all supposed to fill out application cards for junior high.
That is, those who have passed will.
But I passed, even though my report card does show that... Well, Dad, gee, I did sort of go to see the Springfield Tigers beat the Red Stars 7-5, and I did see him lose the next 2 games and win the 2 after that.
Now, may I see your report card?
Wouldn't it be better if we had the apple pie first, Dad?
I think I'd like to see if 5 games were all you saw.
Yes, Dad.
He played hooky 5 times.
I only knew about his going to 3 games.
And you didn't tell me.
Now, you must have known about at least 2. Liz McClure told me about her boy and Mike. She must have told you, too.
Well, I just couldn't tell on him, Frank.
Neither could I. Well, as long as he passed, I think we can cut the apple pie.
Dad, I want to tell you that I sort of went fishing.
Oh, see who it is, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Oh, hi, Miss McClure.
Hello, Betty. Frank, can I see you a minute?
Are you feeling sick, Roy?
No.
Oh, what's up?
I've got to see you.
Okay. Excuse me, Betty. You and Mike go ahead with the pie.
Well, Roy, is it anything...
Let's go into the office. Go ahead with dinner, Betty.
The party's tagged you, Frank. I've got orders to arrest you.
Because of my stand at the Medical Society?
I don't know officially, but ever since they took me out of uniform, I've only been making political arrests.
So I'm a political unreliable. I'll give him a fight at the trial.
You don't understand. I take my prisoners to Shark Island.
Shark Island?
In the Caribbean.
But they've got to give me a
For
trial.
the love of heaven, listen to me. I know what's happening to you. It's a political arrest. There's no hearing, no trial, no appeal. The party's denounced you. Don't... I just got the phone call to bring you in. And my 2 hatchetmen will be here as quick as they can get across town. I just thought I could make it a little easier.
Frank? Frank, what is it?
Excuse me. It's that business at the Medical Society.
Are they taking Frank's license away?
Betty, you may as well hear this straight and fast. Lord knows that I'm in their hands as much as you are. But, well, I'm taking Frank away tonight. I don't know when you'll be seeing him.
Oh, Frank.
They're just trying to scare me.
They'll have to let you go.
They won't hold me long, Betty.
Maybe years there've been others.
The others committed political crimes.
Where'll they send you?
Roy says it's an island in the Caribbean.
Roy, we've got to do
There's
something.
nothing to do.
There must be.
The party's got you. They've got all of us.
We can run.
Where?
I can't let you. I've got to think of Liz and Pete.
We can go to the party. We can crawl to them. We can beg.
There's no time.
We can scream. We can scream in the street.
Betty!
I won't let them take you.
Please, Betty.
Let you go.
Remember Mike.
You've only got a few more minutes, and they'll be here.
Frank. Frank, what about Mike?
I don't know. Maybe I'll go talk to him.
Hurry.
I'll go with you.
No, darling, you stay here. It'll be easier. Just give me a few minutes with him alone. Mike.
Uh-huh. Want some pie?
No, thanks. You think you can hold off on that pie for just a minute? Yeah, I think I'll sit down. Mike, got something to tell you.
Yes, Dad?
Would you come a little closer, son?
What's the matter?
I've got to go away.
Mr. McClure?
Yeah.
Fishing?
No, Mike. It's on business. It has to do with the Medical Society.
Oh, a convention again?
No. This may be a long trip. Maybe as long as a month.
A month? Well, can't Ma and me and I go with you?
No. It might be for longer, son. It could be for a year.
A year? Where?
Well, I've been assigned to clean up an island.
Where?
Well, I can't say. I don't know exactly, but I'm going tonight, and it might even be longer.
Gee, Dad, that sounds kind of bad. But I'd be good. I wouldn't give Ma any trouble.
That's what I wanted to hear. Listen, Mike. Listen hard and remember. Make a promise.
Sure, Dad.
Promise me you'll take care of your mother. Promise me you'll take care of her by going to school and studying hard. I want you to be a doctor, Mike. More than ever, I want you to be one. You're going to have to earn enough money so that someday you can really take care of her. The way I would.
Sure, Dad. Gee, you're so serious.
Promise?
Cross my heart, Dad. I'll go to school, and no more hooky, so I can take care of Mom till you get back.
Hyatt. Go tell your mother that they're here. The people I'm going with.
Ma, they didn't give me a blue card. I didn't get an application card to fill out.
For what? What for, dear?
For junior high. All the other kids in my class got blue cards except me. Except me. Why? I'm going to junior high, too. I promised Dad.
Mike, dear, I...
Mike! Hey, there's Pete. He got a blue card. Hey, Mike! I'm going to ask him. I'm going to find out.
They wouldn't dare. I'll go see the principal in the morning. They wouldn't dare.
I can only repeat, Miss Malloy, your son's name appeared on the proscribed list yesterday. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I ought to do. There's nothing I will do.
But the child has done nothing.
He's your husband's son.
And you'd punish him for that.
Excluding a politically unreliable person from the Soviet school system is not punishment, but a carefully considered policy of the Communist Party.
But Mike's not even a person. He's just a baby.
Policy is clear, the rule unmistakable.
And what will I say to him? Shall I tell him that he's inherited diseased political blood from his father?
Your tongue, like your husband's, is too loose.
Why can't you be fair?
The Communist Party is fair, by definition.
Oh, you must be mad to punish an innocent
I
child.
can only repeat, the policy is settled and carefully considered. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I ought to do. There is nothing...
Now, class, are all junior high registration cards in?
Go ahead, Mike. Ask Miss Douglas. I'm scared to, Pete. Go ahead.
I won't ask again.
Suppose she says that I can't.
I warn you, this is the last day of the term. Those children whose parents have neglected to sign the applications will be sorry.
Better ask her now.
Now, those who have turned in their cards will form a line.
Miss Douglas!
Yes, what is it, Michael?
I didn't get a junior high card.
I know it.
But I want to go to junior high.
I know it.
And I passed everything.
I know it.
My mother wants me to go to junior high.
I know it. Yes?
Why don't I get a junior high card?
Ask your mother.
She doesn't know.
Then ask your father.
Oh, hello, Mike. Pete's not home yet.
I know, Mrs. McClure. I don't want to see Pete. I want to see Mr. McClure.
Oh, well, he just got home from the office, I mean.
Can I see him?
Well, I suppose so. He's in the kitchen. Roy. Roy, Mike's come to see you.
Mr. McClure, I'd like to talk to you.
Okay, Mike.
I'd like to talk to you.
Oh, just for us men, huh?
Could we?
Of course, Mike. Roy, please.
Don't worry, Liz. Now, what's on your mind, Mike?
Mr. McClure, something's wrong about Dad's going away so sudden.
Why?
Well, it was awful sudden.
Oh, he's a doctor.
Oh, I know, but everything's gone wrong.
Like what?
Well, like Mom sounding so worried, and I didn't get my junior high card. Miss Douglas said if we didn't turn in our cards today, we couldn't get to go to junior high. They're not letting me go. I know.
Well, maybe it's just a holdup because of that hooky that you and...
No, he got a junior high card. Why him and not me?
Well, maybe, Mike, maybe you ought to talk this over with your mother.
No, Dad said not to worry her. Besides, it's all got something to do with you coming over to the house the other night, hasn't it? Hasn't it?
Well, Mike...
You're a policeman, Mr. McClure.
Yes.
Secret police.
That's right, Mike.
Is my dad arrested?
Mike, you'd better talk this over with your mother.
No.
But she'd know best.
I'm not gonna worry her. Dad told me to take care of her.
All the same,
Did
Mike...
you arrest him?
Like I said, Mike, You'd better talk this
Where
over.
is my dad?
You are listening to Your Loving Son, Mike, starring Jeffrey Silver. A story of the way things could be if communism took over. A picture of what life would be like under a communist regime in an ordinary American town. A town we call Springfield, USA.
You're lieutenant of secret police, sir?
Who sent you?
Nobody. I want to find out where my dad is.
Who told you to come here?
Nobody. Where is he?
Who is your father?
Dr. Frank Malloy. Where is he?
That's in the secret files.
But I've got to know. I promised him I'd take care of Mom. I got to go to school.
We only take orders here.
And who can tell me?
I'm only lieutenant of secret police. I only take orders.
Who from?
From headquarters. Higher headquarters.
Are you the captain of secret police, sir?
Who sent you?
Nobody. I only want to find out where my dad is. Aren't you the same man as the other one?
Who told you to come here?
I saw the lieutenant of secret police. Aren't you the same man?
Men in uniform are all the same. Who sent you?
I've got to go to school. I just got to see my dad.
I only take orders from higher headquarters.
Where's that? Where do I find it? Where is it? I'm tired. Are you the inspector of secret police?
Who sent you?
I promised my dad to take care of Mom.
Who told you to come here?
I've got to go to school. I've got to be a doctor so I can take care of my mom. Where is my dad?
I only take orders.
But you're the same man.
We're all the same.
I've got to go to school.
I only take orders.
I've got to take care of my mom.
From higher headquarters.
I've got to go to school.
I only take orders.
I've got to take care of my mom.
From higher headquarters.
Betty? Betty, are you home? Mike! Betty! Well, Betty, didn't you hear me?
Oh, no. I guess I've just been sitting here.
Any luck finding a job?
No, not an office job.
Why?
I guess I've been blacklisted. I couldn't believe it at first, but after a week of looking...
Well, did you try the labor exchange?
That's where I found out.
Oh.
They asked me what kind of unskilled labor I'd like to do. Cleaning, washing, farming. Oh, I'm so tired I could die.
No, Betty, it isn't that hopeless, dear. Why, they might let Frank out as suddenly as they arrested him. And Roy's making the trip again tonight. He wants to know if he can take a message to Frank.
Oh, yes. Tell him everything is all right, that I'm working, that I've got my old job back at the old salary, that everyone at the office has been swell to me, that I'm not going to sell any of his instruments, and that we know he'll be out soon.
Roy will tell him.
And tell him that Mike is doing fine at school. He's been a good boy, and he's studying hard so that he can be a doctor. To take care of me, he says.
Guard.
Hey. Oh, hello, McClure. Want to see the doc?
Yeah.
Bring another pigeon down with you?
Yep. I feel kind of feverish. I thought I'd better get a pill or something.
Plenty of typhoid hereabouts. Some yellow fever, too.
Doc? All right, take it easy now and keep your voice down. Take a look at my throat, Doc. I feel a little unsteady.
Roy, I've been waiting for you to come. How's Betty and Mike?
Okay, both of them. How about the right side, Doc?
Yes, a little red. You sure she's all right?
Yes, she sends her love. All her love.
What's she doing? Turn your head, please.
She's working back at the old job.
Mike, he's not playing hooky.
Don't worry, I'm watching them both. Him and Pete. That kid of yours sure is a beaver with the books.
Say ah.
Ah.
Now say that again about Betty's job.
The old job, Frank. The last one that she had.
Last job she had was secretary to an engineer in the Secret Weapons Commissariat. Say again, McClure.
What's the matter?
Tell me the truth. What's she doing?
Quiet. You want to sink me?
They wouldn't give her that job back. Now tell me the truth.
I'm
Tell me she can't find a job.
You want to get me killed?
Then don't lie to me.
She can get unskilled work.
She's not strong enough. She's anemic now.
Frank, please. Keep your voice down.
And the boy, the truth.
They won't let him go to school.
And does he know about me?
Well, he's trying to find out.
What do you mean?
He's hounding police headquarters, trying to find out why they won't put him in junior high. I'm pretty sure he suspects you've been arrested.
Oh, no.
Mike? Mike, are you home?
I'm here, Mom.
Oh.
Hello, Mom. Mom, what's the matter?
Nothing, dear. I'm just tired.
Better sit down. Here. It's working in that laundry.
I'll get used to it. Hasn't even been a month yet.
You're not strong enough, Mom. You're not getting those pills Dad used to make for you. You okay, Mom? Look kind of white. Maybe you ought to let me look at your tongue.
Well, I'll be all right. It's you I'm worried about, Mike, dear.
You don't have to worry
Mike,
about
you've
me.
got to stop going to police headquarters. They don't like it.
I know. They kicked me out today.
You see,
But I'm gonna find out why they won't let me go to school. How I can get to be a doctor, like I promised Dad, and take care of you. Mom, how can I if they don't let me? You all right, Mom?
Sure. Just let me rest a few minutes.
Mom, are you sick? Mom, open your eyes.
Mike, call.
Mom, how come Mrs. McClure?
Hey, Mike! Where you going?
Hiya, Pete.
Hi. How's your mom?
In bed.
Oh. What are you doing here?
Gonna see Miss Douglas.
How come?
Gonna find out once and for all I can't go to school.
Oh. Say, Mike,
Yeah?
I found out something for you.
What?
My pop goes to see your dad.
Where?
I don't know. I just know he does. Hey, here's Miss Douglas's room. You really going in?
Just watch me.
The class will come to order. I said order. Now, children,
Miss Douglas.
who gave you permission to come in here?
I just wanna...
I asked you a question.
Nobody gave me permission. I just wanna...
Then leave at once.
I gotta know why.
What's that?
I gotta know why I can't go to school.
I said that you may leave this room at once.
No.
Very well. Class, pay attention. Your first lesson today will be in communist patriotism. Mike Malloy,
Yes'm.
do you know what Shark Island is?
I think I...
I'll tell you. It's a prison for traitors to the Communist Party,
Yes'm.
for those who are disloyal to the American Soviet Republic,
Yes'm.
and for those who are traitors to their Soviet profession and to their Soviet responsibilities as husbands and fathers.
Yes'm. But, ma'am...
Shark Island is where your father was sent to prison.
No, ma'am. No. No, ma'am.
Wait. One thing more.
Yes'm.
Because you are the son of a traitor, you may not go to school. That is the rule of the Communist Party.
No, don't say that. My mom will hear you. She's sick.
Because you are the son of a traitor, you may not go to school. May not go to school.
But I've got to. I gotta take care of Mama. I promised, Dad. I promise. I gotta go to school. I gotta take care of Mom. I promise. I promise. I promise, Dad. I got something to do. I got a message for your pa to take to my dad.
How does my throat look, Doc?
It could use another spraying, McClure. Nurse?
Yes.
We're out of methylate. Would you get some from supply?
Yes, Doctor.
What about Mike? Have you seen him?
Yeah, he busted into the house day before yesterday. He wrote a letter to give...
Have you got it? Where?
Keep your voice down. How long till the nurse gets back?
Good 15 minutes. The letter, Roy.
Yeah, here.
Dear Dad.
Can't you read it later? The nurse, she's... Oh, what's the matter?
Your loving son, Mike.
What is it, Frank?
God's curse on them. Dear Dad. I'm not allowed. Dear Dad. I'm not allowed to go to school because you are a counter-revolutionary. Please, Dad, send me a letter and write that I am not your son. Dad, I shall always love you, and you are my father. But still, I need such a letter, without which they will not let me go to school. Your loving son, Mike.
You have just heard a story of what happens to a family under the rule of the Communist Party. You think this could not happen? It did happen in Soviet Russia. It did happen to Dr. Agayev Sihangir, who was a political prisoner in the Soviet island of Kond. It was this doctor's son who was barred from school because of his father's imprisonment. You have just heard the letter which he wrote. You've been listening to If Freedom Failed, starring Jeffrey Silver as Mike and Lou Krugman as Frank in Your Loving Son, Mike. Lillian Bayef was Betty, and Paul Richards was Roy. Others in the cast were Ann Morrison, Paul Frees, Jack Carroll, David Duvall, Ruth Parrott, Joe Cranston, and Lamont Johnson. Music was composed by John Hicks, with musical direction by Michelle Perrier. Your Loving Son, Mike was written for If Freedom Failed by Arthur Weiss, produced and directed by Robert M. Young. Sergeant Lloyd Dyer speaking. This program has come to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.